FV230 Canopener, leading the new British twin-gun heavy line. The FV230 Canopener sits at the top of the new British twin-gun heavy line. This Tier 10 tank boasts impressive frontal armor, with 260mm nominal on the turret and 200mm nominal on the hull. Additionally, its side armor, at 100mm on the hull, is robust enough to allow for effective angling. Despite its thick armor and heavy weight, the Canopener maintains good mobility and dynamics, with a base top speed of 32 km per hour. Equipped with twin 120mm guns, the Canopener offers excellent accuracy and aiming time in single-fire mode. In salvo-fire mode, it provides outstanding stabilization and delivers an enormous 840 HP of damage per doublet. Depending on the battle situation, this British tank can function as either a sharpshooter or a heavy assault vehicle. The selective fire modes mechanic. British twin-barreled heavies feature two firing modes: single fire and salvo fire. You can switch between these modes at any time by pressing the X button. This action neither resets nor pauses gun reloading and can be performed while on the move. In single-fire mode, the guns shoot alternately, starting with the left gun. You can fire one gun only after the other has fully reloaded. This mode offers gameplay similar to the British single-barreled heavy line, with enviable stabilization, accuracy, and aiming time. In salvo-fire mode, the tank's top speed and turret traverse speed decrease, the guns take longer to fully aim, and accuracy is lower compared to single-fire mode. However, stabilization improves drastically, one-time damage doubles, and the DPM remains the same. The reloading time in salvo-fire mode is always twice that of single-fire mode. After firing a salvo, you must wait twice as long, as both guns need to fully reload before you can fire again. At the start of a battle and when changing shell types, you will also need to wait for both barrels to load. Canopener, future top Tier 10 tank of Great Britain in what? The FV230 Canopener, Great Britain, TT10, researchable, new mechanics, choice of firing mode, was released yesterday for testing at the Watt Supertest. This vehicle introduces new mechanics, including a choice of firing mode. Without an official announcement of the sub-branch, a new top-tier tank for Great Britain has emerged. The FV230 Canopener will be the 68th researchable top-tier tank in the game. Its characteristics and appearance are now available for review, with a release scheduled for winter 2025. Mechanics. Gun loading, single, the doublet 9.59 and 19.18 seconds. Fire mode switching time, 2 seconds. Horizontal speed, 100 km per hour. Sight translation, single, the doublet 31.29, 20.86. Aiming time, single, a doublet 1.92, 3.36. Dispersion at 100 m, single, a doublet 0.32, 1.15. Maximum forward speed, single, a doublet 32/20. Other fire performance characteristics. Average damage, 420. Average armor penetration with an armor-piercing shell, 258. Average armor penetration with an armor-piercing shell, 318. Average armor penetration with a high-explosive shell, 60. Vertical aiming angles, -10/20. Average damage per minute, 2,628. Initial flight speed of an armor-piercing shell, 1,050. Initial flight speed of an armor-piercing shell, 1,280. Initial flight speed of a high-explosive shell, 1,050. More about the mechanics of guns with a choice of firing mode. Unlike other twin-barreled tanks, a double shot here is made only after changing the firing mode by pressing the X button. After switching modes, If both guns are loaded, you can fire a salvo. However, several fire characteristics and the maximum forward speed are reduced. You can also switch to the single-shell firing mode by pressing the X button. In this case, both guns load regardless of the mode. Thus, when firing single shells, the second shell loads in parallel, allowing a double salvo after changing the mode. During the mode change, a unique animation appears on the muzzles of the guns. In addition to the mechanics, the tank will feature a new sight that shows the charge status of each gun, along with new sound effects. New mechanics in the British heavy tank sub-branch. New mechanics will appear at least at levels 8 and 9 of the new British heavy tank sub-branch. Details about other tanks are not yet available, except for the already released Tier 8 Premium, which also features twin guns with mechanics. Therefore, the screenshot of the branch is demonstrative, as it is unknown from which tank the transition will start, or at what tier it will begin. Historical background for FV230. A fairly balanced design, with a traditional British emphasis on firepower and defence. The vehicle's main feature was its armament, a 20-pounder, and the new 105mm L7 gun were considered. To ensure the necessary rate of fire, the designers planned to mount the gun on an oscillating turret. Since the gun was mounted at a fixed elevation, it was equipped with simple mechanical devices to facilitate the work of the two loaders. Although the specified requirements were wholly attainable, the tank turned out to be too heavy and bulky. The project was terminated. Crew of 5. Commander, radio operator. Driver. Gunner. Loader. Loader. Role in battle, universal heavy tank. Special equipment category, survivability. Full preliminary stats, 100% crew. Firepower. Shell damage 420 of 515 HP. Armor penetration 258, 318 is 60. Shell velocity 1050, the 1280, 1050 ms. Reload time 10 seconds. Aiming time 2 seconds. Dispersion at 100 m, 0.33 m. Gun angle -10/20th degree. Ammo 80 PCs. Mobility. Max forward or backward speed 32/14 km/h. Spec. Power 13.3 h.p.t. Hull traverse speed 22 degrees per second. Gun traverse speed 30 degrees per second. Survivability. Total hit points 2,400 HP. Turret armor 260, 110, 70. Hull armor 200, 1,040. View range 390 m. Signal range 750 m.